Hello everyone, my name is Pris from Prisperuses and welcome to another video. Today I'm doing something different. I am basically stealing an idea that I saw on my good friend Jade from Jade's channel. She recently made a video that was called Who Made Me Buy It, where you viewers get to guess which person made her buy which book. It was such a fun video to watch and to guess which person made Jade buy that book. And then I got to thinking, I also have a lot of books that were solely based on the opinion of maybe one or two persons. So I asked Jade if I can do this challenge. She was absolutely fine with it. I will link her video down below, so go check that out because I thought it was so much fun and I'm gonna play it as well. So next to me I have a stack of books that I have not yet read. I have bought solely on the recommendation of one of my friends. I will hold the book up and you will get 5 seconds to guess who made me buy it. So the first books are actually books that I have already read because I could not for the life of me find books that this person had recommended to me that I did not already read. So, the first books I have read and love, you're still gonna take a good guess of who made me buy it. So the first one we have is Once and Future Witches. I read this book and I love this book, but who made me buy it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was Maddie from Book Browsing Blog. Of course it was, because Maddie gives the best recommendations. And my reading taste is very much the same as Maddie because we like our whimsicalness, our lyricalness, the magic vibes, the witchy vibes. And this was just so fantastic. This is about 3 sisters who are descended from witches and they want to bring witchcraft back into the world. And they cause a whole lot of problems doing that. It was so good, so powerful. I felt like I could do anything when I read this book and I was just so happy that I picked this up because of Maddie's recommendation. The next book I've also read, and that is Jade City. I read the entire series at the beginning of the year and I absolutely loved it. It's one of my favorite series of all time now, but who made me buy it in the first place? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was Sandra from Got a Thing for Things. She has been raving on about the series so much to me. And I was like, right, I have to get on to this. I have to read it. I think I'm gonna love it. And she was right, and I was right, because I absolutely fell in love with this series. This is an Asian-inspired world where some people can wield jade. This causes a whole lot of troubles because there's a drug on the market that causes normal people also to be able to wield jade. There is this clan war going on between 2 of the biggest clans in the city. And honestly, this was so brutal, but so good. And I highly recommend. Next up, we have another book that I have already read, but someone did make me buy it. It is Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I read this, I really enjoyed myself, but who made me buy it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was Becca from Becca and the Books. Of course it was. She started the whole elderling along. When the gang started reading these books and being absolutely smitten with them, falling in love with them, I was like, I need this in my life. So I went up and picked this up. Alright, now we're gonna dive into the books that I have not actually read, but I picked up based on somebody's recommendation. Let's dive into them. First up, we have A National History of Dragons. Who made me buy it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was Sasha from The Wild Sasha. She was actually with me in the bookstore when I bought this. She came down to visit me. We went to the bookstore. I picked this up and said, oh, this looks good. And she actually squealed. So after that, I had to take it with me. This is all about Lady Trent and her memoir. She's a dragon naturalist And she tells in these books all about dragons, I suppose. Sasha told me it is really good. The audiobooks are fantastic. So I want to give it a go. Next up, we have Rainbow Grey. Who made me buy it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was Gavin from How to Train Your Gavin, of course. And not only that, not only did he recommend this book, he's actually a character in this book. So, you know, I needed this. I needed this in my life and I need to read it soon. The next book is actually recommended to me by 2 of my booktube friends. And I'm wondering if you can guess which 2. It is Verity by Colin Hoover. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is India from What India Read and Christy from Christy Reads. They absolutely love this book. They have been shouting to me about this book. Basically, this is a thriller that has a proper mindfuck. I don't know much about this, but I do want to keep it that way because I want to go into this blindly. And I'm very excited to pick this up. Next book is also recommended to me by 2 friends, and can you guess who? It is Sabriel by Garrett Nix. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Of course it is Ro, and of course it is Cece. You already know this. Because it's the same as in Jade's video. Because I'm so fucking unoriginal. But yeah, I could not include this for both Ro and Cece. Because they shout about this book all the time. And I need to read it soon. Next up we have The Family You Make. Who made me buy it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It is Steph from Steph Love. She absolutely loved this. She read this, I think, at the beginning of the year. And she was like totally obsessed with it. I think this was even her first 5-star of the year, if I remember correct. But she absolutely fell in love with it. And she said to me that she thought that I would really like this as well because it has found family in it. So yes, I definitely picked this up because of Steph. Next up we have Cloud Cuckoo Land. Who made me buy it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was Beth from Book's Nest. I saw this on her Instagram stories while she read this. She absolutely fell in love with it. It's a book about books and I did not need to know anything more because I'm obsessed about books with books in them. I think it's one of the best tropes that books can have. So I was all over this. I saw it. I saw how much she loved it. And I was like, yes, I need this. Next up, we have The Rune of Kings. Do you even need 5 seconds for this? Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you not guessed that it was Jade from Jade Reads, I'm very disappointed in you. She has been shouting about this book from the absolute rooftops. She was 5 pages into this book and already shouted this is going to be a 5-star. She fell in love with the series. I'm planning on doing a dedicated vlog for me reading the series and I'm so excited. But yeah, this was definitely Jade's fault. Next up, we have The Race of Dragons by Evan Winter. Who made me buy it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was Cody from Cody's Book Corner. She absolutely loved this book. Not only did she love this book, she also gifted it to me for my birthday. So yeah, she kind of wants me to read this book. She's forcing me to read this book. But I solely have this thanks to Cody because she bought it for me and she recommended it to me. I feel like this is an epic vengeance story with lots of violence and oh my god, I cannot wait to read it. Next up, we have Near the Bone by Christina Henry. Who made me buy it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was Cassidy from Covers with Cassidy. She made me pick this up very recently. I really wanted it. I thought the cover was so ominous, so like wintry and dark. This is about a woods that apparently has something strange cry in the night, something with sharp teeth and claws. This sounds so dark and ominous, and I'm absolutely here for it. Then we have the very, very last books, which is 1,000 Ships. Who made me buy it? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was Ashley from A Frolic to Fiction. Of course it was. She has been raving about this book so much. This is all about the women during the Troy War, and I am here for it because I love Greek mythology. Also, Ashley wrote like a part of her dissertation based on this book, so she absolutely loves her with all of her soul. And I really want to read this. That was it, guys. Those were all the books that my friends made me buy. Let me know down below in the comments. Did you guess right? Which one did you guess right? Which one did you get wrong? Let me know if you read any of these books. Which one that I haven't read should I prioritize? Let me all know down below in the comments. Don't forget to check out Jade's video as well. It's linked also down below in the comments. But that's it for now. If you enjoyed, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for your continued support. I'm gonna leave you now, but I will hopefully see you soon with another video. Bye!